live on YouTube, and listen back on Spotify. This is the World of Football podcast.
Good evening. Welcome to Sunday Meets the Pony. Just kidding. Welcome to the World of Football podcast for your October quiz, where it's not the usual quiz format. So just telling you all in advance, and before we even get further, this is how we do things. There we go. I get the priority spot, thank you very much. Welcome to your quiz. Welcome to some fun. We've got a lot to get through. At the moment, it's 2, but don't worry, there will be more to come. Chat, get involved. There we go. See, quiz at centerfold. These guys are right there. You need to see my face.
Completely forgot I was on mute then.
You can see the change. I've made a complete change to the room. Gengar and Venom are now on site, so they are making sure nobody cheats. No, they won't. They won't cheat. The guys are good. But we are going to get through a lot tonight. So welcome to your quiz. Obviously, we have Nathan and Curtis so far. More will be expected to join very shortly. But chaps, how are we? Are you ready to go?
I'm very well. Very, very well. Obviously, thanks to Curtis for hopping in. Thanks to everyone as well who drops in later on and also in the chat. And yeah, the quiz is...
Yep. Yeah, it's good to be on again, you know.
Always
looking forward to it. Can't wait to get cracking.
Good lad. I have been spending ages writing this quiz, and if you want to know where I got all the quiz questions for, cheap plug. Bought this at Watston's a couple weeks ago. Cheap. Ultimate Football Quiz Book.
Nice.
Just for everyone to understand, it's 288 pages, including answers. So there you go, and it was the best tenner I've ever spent for quiz stuff, because everyone knows my quizzes. I can write random stuff and go for absolute yonks. It gets harder the more quizzes you write to come up with different quiz questions. So I also bought these multicolored ones as well for answers and questions. We have 3 separate rounds this evening, but we're not doing it the usual quiz way. I'm going to give everyone a little spoiler. Now, at the moment, you can hear night driving. But what you're about to hear, and Nathan obviously has access to StreamYard, so he is not allowed to look at this. This is what you're going to be hearing tonight, so I'm going to turn up just a little bit. So there's night driving currently at 40. But this is what you guys will be playing this evening.
Let's play the weakest link. Let's play the weakest link. Let's play
the
weakest link.
Oh no,
Let's play...
and Robinson.
You will be playing the World of Football podcast weakest link style. So, guys, you will not be writing down answers this evening.
Oh no!
Oh right, okay.
You will be
Don't
verbally answering this evening.
Oh.
And it's 134 questions.
Oh gosh, here we go.
Across 3 rounds. It wouldn't be a Reece quiz without lots of questions. So, what we're also going to do as well, as you can see, I'm just going to quickly share my screen, because the final round, depending on how many players we get, and this includes the chat. So in the chat, if you're here, drop a hello, and I'll add you to this, because you're all going to vote, and everybody will adjourn to each time I provide. So similar to the weakest link rules, where your first round will be 2 minutes long, and I will drop 10 seconds each round, basically for each round. But we're going to do it pretty much for every 2 minutes until it comes off, until we've done all questions. So I'm going to share my screen, because the final round, Doug is here. Hello, sir.
Happening, Doug.
Obviously, when we do start, Nathan will go to full screen so he can see the chat.
Screen. And also, I've got all this, so he's got proof.
Proud of Doug. He's going on full German for me. You will also be doing this as well when it appears on screen, because the final round, I have from the book.
Mhm.
6 former world-class players.
Nice.
5 questions each. And depending on how many players we have, you will be spun, and whichever one you land on will be your player. You may end up getting 2, depending on how many people compete tonight. Otherwise, hopefully it's 1 each. I'm hoping we get 6 players so I can give you all 1 each. Nobody else will be able to answer your questions. It will only be yourself, because I'm nice like that. So, and also, you do not have to worry about your points tonight. All you got to worry about is just making sure you don't get more tallies for weakest link. For every time you're voted for every time you're voted the weakest link at the end of each round, you'll gain a tally point. For every tally point you get, will reduce your chance of winning. It's basically similar to golf. Lowest votes wins.
That's gonna be good.
Yep.
And Julio, because you chose pleasure over quizzes, you're automatically banned from the channel for a month.
So what happens when you go on a date, bud? When it's quiz time?
Especially after you said you would be here.
And
You
old
could have waited
Josh.
until Friday night. Yep. Josh, you as well. Don't worry, I'll be coming over to Northern Ireland. I will personally track you down. Or get hit by a train. Got Doug on there as well. Got Nathan, got Curtis. And we'll see if anyone else joins. I'll put that down there just for a minute.
We got our next one. I got him in.
Perfect. Keep him there. Well, the question hasn't started yet, Paul.
Remain.
That's your old man, isn't it?
Yeah, the old man's in. Shame I couldn't get him on in full screen.
There's
but
4. So what we're going to do now,
yeah.
just while we're at it, is because we have 4 players here just now, we actually have 3 people in the chat. So whoever else in the chat, just drop it. Just drop even if you want to, drop your name. If you can't, then that's okay. But we currently have 4 players, so I'm going to quickly spin it now. Less of the old. It's all right. You might be old, but you're still funnier. So we're going to spin this, and I will tell you which player you will get. So, Nathan, you're up first.
So pick any number, is it?
Nope. Whatever it drops on is for you.
Oh, player 5.
Player number 5. So this is the final round. Nathan, for round 3, Nathan, you will have 5 questions on Lionel Messi.
Yes. God, I've drawn the long straw. Get in. You watch,
me,
Curtis is going to get Gareth Bale.
Ha ha ha.
He's not in. He's not in this. He's not in this.
Oh god, what a legend!
So you're about to
I
find
don't know what
out,
happened
because
Friday
this-
night.
Second half was shocking.
I know.
You're about to find out.
Got to win
Curtis,
tomorrow.
This.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you do. Curtis, this is yours.
Player 6.
Uh-oh. I feel bad for Curtis.
Oh, great. Great.
Because Curtis, you will have 5 questions on Johan Cruyff.
Johan Cruyff. What? How am I supposed to know most of them? Well, I'm done. Well, I'm screwed on now.
I have written these
Oh,
very,
I've actually
very
seen
carefully.
his. I've actually seen his memorial display. If only I went second.
Yep.
I'm getting ripped
This
apart in this one.
This is Doug's turn.
Oh, Doug. Please be hard for Doug. Please be hard for the stat man. Oh, he gets player 1. That's going to be Pele, isn't it, or someone?
It's not Pele. I've not put Pele in this one. He'll be in the next one. Doug will have 5 questions on Ronaldinho? So I'm going to put that to the
He's
side.
gonna
Doug,
get
you'll
a
have
lot.
Doug will have 5 questions on Ronaldinho. Now it's time for
Ronaldinho.
time for BBL. And there's 3 interesting names I've got for him. And if he's lucky, I think the one that BBL particularly will want is player 2. I think that's the one he will really want. Trust me.
Oh, so close.
But he will get player 3. So,
Please be hard, please be hard.
Morgan Sr., you will have 5 questions on the Brazilian Ronaldo.
He's gonna know a few of those as well.
You better hope so. Shall I tell you who the final 2 players are? Or
Go
shall
on,
I
put
wait and
us
see
out
if
of our
anyone else?
misery.
Or should I wait and see if anyone else joins first?
You know what? Wait till round 3, just so I can start the cogs turning.
Perfect. So I'm going to put the final 2 players
Mhm.
over here. Hopefully more players will join. I'm hoping so. So just to reiterate, BBL. Yeah, absolutely, Doug. He is a genius. So Doug will get Ronaldinho.
Mhm.
Check. BBL will get R9. Nathan will get Lionel Messi. And Curtis will get Johan Cruyff. He's actually ran. He's ran because of the Cruyff. That's a shame. But I don't blame him.
Oh,
Right.
bless him.
So it is 2 minutes. So you all have to be fast when it comes to answering these questions, by the way. That includes the chat. It's the same standard rules if you're playing the weakest link. So, and I'll be doing each of you, so I will call your names, obviously. I won't just throw it out there. So, let me just close this. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate the tab. So we have the 2 remaining players included. Just want to make sure this works. It better behave.
Oh, this is interesting.
hoping
Wales'
he's
under
alright.
19s have just beaten Italy.
Oh, that is good. That is good. Curtis has dipped. I don't know what's happened.
Could be internet. Wait and see.
Yeah, it could be. There he is. Add him back in.
Hey, gone.
Don't know what happened there.
That was the most perfect timing as well.
Right.
Yep.
Just in time
Absolutely.
for Johan Cruyff.
Oh God,
Yeah.
here we go. Oh dear.
Alrighty, Reece.
Absolutely.
I'm ready. Dear Lord, this is gonna be a fun one for me.
The good thing is though, and this is the best part, it's
Mhm.
not until the very end.
Oh, good.
So you don't need to worry about that. That's the final round. You're just going to be
Okay.
answering major questions first. So I've got
Oh,
these
good.
checked.
Well, I'm
Right.
definitely not winning, but never know.
You never know. Like, you never know. Right. Doug, BBL, stay in the chat. Do not
You
leave.
never know. The Statman could have a disaster of a night. He is.
Hmm.
No offense, Doug. You are due one.
He is. Right. Actually, well, you know what? We'll go 2 minutes 30.
Although if
Well,
I
not
do
20
win,
minutes, fuck off.
if I do somehow win, I may as well do this to my light. Hang on, what's this? Hang on.
Oh,
Yes.
That's it.
oh
I
I
win-
love it.
Yep.
Nice.
So, like,
I
Yeah.
rate that. I rate that. So I'm going to quickly
Only it does.
share this one because obviously I've switched the tab. So we're going to see who goes first.
There you
Now, that will be
Fair.
Daddy Brain if I do rub. Yeah, that's fair, Doug. That will be fair. But this is going to be fun. Right. So we're going to spin the wheel. Whoever it lands on first, you will be asked the first question. So, let us begin. And start us off tonight. Now that's quite ironic. It is Nathan. So we're going to go in order. Nathan. Actually, that's what we'll do. Nathan's up first.
mhm.
Then Doug. BBL. And Curtis will go last.
Oh, he's cursed. He's cursed.
Just to let you know, guys, your first questions are a mixture from World Cups.
World Cups.
Starting from 1930 onwards.
Oh. World Cup. He's got 20. Oh, here we go.
And it's just random questions. Now, when I give you, obviously, when I ask the questions, I will tell you if you're right or wrong. Unfortunately, I had the PowerPoint for this to work, so we can do it as bank or whatever, so you can see what you've done. Unfortunately, it's now decided to stop working. So, for every wrong question you get, just tally it yourself. Obviously, be aware that the aim is simply not to get voted the weakest link of the round. For every round you get where you're voted the weakest link, I will give you a tally on your score, and then at the very end, lowest points wins. So it's not highest score for a change, lowest score. Nathan, are you ready to begin?
Let's do it.
Okay, 2 minutes 30. And now, just before we start, it's only fair that we let the woman take charge.
Let's play the weakest link. Let's play the weakest link. Let's play the weakest link.
On
Way to
repeat.
loop. Let's fix her.
Let's play
Uh-huh.
the weakest link.
And Robinson, she's brutal.
Oh, she is.
You haven't seen
Unfortunately,
wrong side
I'm
that guy
not
yet.
ready? Here we go.
Let's go. Right.
Time starts now. Nathan, first question. What was the winner of the 1930 FIFA World Cup final?
Who was the winner, or what was the winner?
Who was the winner? Sorry, yes.
Uruguay.
Stupid question. That is the correct answer. Doug, what did Jesus Christ. What did Rosas do at the finals for the first time versus Chile? This will obviously be for Doug, so this is going to be awkward because it's timed on the chat, but entertaining as hell.
Yeah.
I hope for the entertainment that he plays. He says, "Can you repeat that?"
No, I'll just see him do it any second now.
Yeah. Just you guys stay in full screen, obviously I've got the chat.
The suspense.
Come on, Doug. This is why I need everybody on. Can you repeat the question? Yeah, no problem. What did Rosas do at the finals for the first time versus Chile?
Now, to be fair, there's not much delay, so it should be quite rapid, which is good.
Yeah. So it's 1930 World Cup final for these set of questions. It's just gonna go through each tournament one by one, but I'll tell you which one we're now on. This will actually make the quiz questions actually funnier because for every round anyway. I'll just keep knocking seconds off.
I just know my mind's gonna go blank if it's like a really old one.
That is incorrect, Doug. The correct answer was he was the first to score an own goal. Paul, what referee mistake was made in the France versus Argentina match at the 1930 World Cup final? Sorry, Doug, but you can only get one. You can only answer one time, Doug. 18 seconds left of round one, and there's 101 more questions to go.
101 more
Forgot the
questions.
whistle. That is incorrect. It was he ended the match 6 minutes early. And Curtis, question number 4. In terms of day of the week, what was the difference between the 1930 and other FIFA World Cup finals?
Oh, no. I'd probably have to take a guess on this one.
Mhm.
Is it like the World Cup, recent World Cup final? Is it?
So what was the difference between so in terms of days of the week, what was the difference between the 1930 and other finals?
In terms of days of the week,
Yeah.
it's because most finals take place on Sundays, but did that take place on a Friday?
Close. It was played on a Wednesday.
Oh,
I would have said Friday, to be fair, as well. That's unlucky.
Absolutely. So
because I know they've been playing on Sundays, haven't they? The finals.
Hmm.
yeah. So that was the end of the first round, where you achieved a grand spanking 4 questions. Again, it is hard to be fair. I'm going to increase the time. I'm going to increase the limit to be fair, because that's not fair. Let's see. I will make it. That's what we'll do. I will make it a 5-minute round. Yeah, I think 5 minutes is fair when you look at questions. Okay, so just for pure banter, and I'm actually going to like this.
It's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link.
So, gentlemen, cast your votes. Who was your weakest link of round 1? And
Doug.
remember, be fair.
Yeah, Doug.
Wait for
Just
Doug's
figured he-
vote. So,
Just figured he took the longest to answer in there. So.
Yeah. And because, no offense, he's the best player. There we go.
it's free.
Sorry,
That's
Doug.
free. That's free for Doug. So it's 1 because Doug was voted the weakest. So even though Doug got 3 votes, he was the weakest link of round 1. So he only gets 1 tally. You can't all gang up on him though. That would be absolutely cynical. Round 2. Where are we? Let us begin. We are on question number 5, and we're going to start with the strongest link of the last round, which was none of you. So we're going to play on.
I got the question right.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I
Picking on
did.
the depth. Doug, you can't use that excuse. We are going to start with you, Nathan. We are going to start. I'm joking. You did. Right, Nathan, you're going to start with this question. Your time starts now. Who was the amputee that scored at the finals?
Pass.
Nope. The correct answer is Hector Castro. Doug, what record did Uruguay manager Alberto Stripici set at these finals, which is still held today? And the good thing is we've made it to 5 minutes, so it's actually a lot better this time. Nope, the correct answer is he's the youngest coach to win the World Cup. Paul, question number 7. What was the final score in the Argentina versus Uruguay match? So this is the World Cup final. So what was the final score? Nope, the correct answer is 4-2. Curtis.
Yep.
This is the next question for you. Which was the only European country that failed to win a match?
Is it the World Cup from 1934? Is it? Or
Yeah, it is actually correct. So we're now
Yeah.
on the next one.
Oh, let me take a guess on this one. It's a really old one, isn't it? So I'm gonna go with Yugoslavia.
The correct answer is sorry, that's the incorrect answer. The correct answer is Belgium.
Oh,
Nathan, back to
Mhm.
you. Which South American nation entered the finals having never won a match in their history?
Is that 1934?
Mm-hmm.
Colombia.
Nope. The correct answer is Bolivia.
Oh, close.
Doug, back to you. Which nationality was the referee of the 1934 World Cup
Good
final?
luck.
Actually, to be fair, I'm just kidding. This is still 1930. Nope, Doug. The correct answer is Belgium. Belgian referee, and Belgium didn't win Belgium didn't win a single game at the tournament. We are almost in 1934 World Cup. We're literally about to get there.
Belgium
in a
always
second.
bottling things.
Yep, two
Just
questions
like
left of
2016.
Yep, two questions left of 1930. Nathan, back to you, I believe. No, it's
No,
BBL.
Curtis,
Sorry,
mate.
it's
Curtis,
BBL.
mate. Oh, yeah, of course.
BBL first. Sorry, BBL. What was the name of the stadium that hosted the 1930 FIFA World Cup final? BBL. Once we get away from 1930, you guys will be You'll be more fine.
yeah. I can't wait to get out with the olden ones.
Tricky
Well,
ones.
much older, yonks. 45 seconds remain. Montevideo saying that is the correct answer. Curtis, back to you. In which city were all the matches played? So this was in Uruguay.
Montevideo.
That is correct. Nathan,
Nice.
to you. This is 1934 World Cup.
Mhm.
Of the 16 teams that participated in the 1934 finals, how many were from Europe? 10, 11, or 12?
11.
Nope, the correct answer is 12.
Oh,
Doug, which team did Italy beat in a quarter-final replay? 3 seconds, but I'll allow Doug to give an answer. The incorrect answer, Doug. The correct answer was Spain.
ooh.
This was the beginning of Italian dominance over Spain in tournaments until, obviously, that absolutely changed. Right, guys, you know what's next.
It's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link.
Present your weakest link on this time. Who are you voting for? And actually, remember, fairness here.
Old man.
Yeah, Bluebird Legend. I'll probably go with.
Bluebird Legend has voted Nathan. Doug,
Hmm. Oh,
he's went Curtis. Okay, so I'm going to give for 2 points on that one to Paul. So currently, Doug and Paul have been voted the weakest link of each round. So we will start with the strongest link of the. Yeah, but you've still been voted. The lads attacked you. There's nothing I can do about it. However, I am going to say, by the way, we are going to start with the strongest link in the last round. That is BBL.
that's what I did it.
So let's. Ironic, eh? Okay, BBL, your time starts now. BBL. So and Julio, I know you're seeing these chats. Get in here now, or I'll come after you.
Yeah, come on, Julio. Come on, join the fun.
Exactly. BBL, your question. Imre Marcos was sent off for who versus Austria at the 1934 World Cup? He says Mexico. 1 second. Nope. The correct answer was Hungary. Curtis. Curtis.
Right.
What was the score in the 1934 FIFA World Cup final?
Ooh. Do I have to say the teams as well, or just the
You
scoreline?
just need just the scoreline.
Oh, I think it was 2-0.
Oh,
Nope. The correct answer is 2-1 after extra time.
Oh no! If I said 2-1,
I know.
I was
Nathan,
literally inches away.
you were very close. Nathan, your question.
Mhm.
Italy became the second nation to win the World Cup. Who was the third host nation?
Oh. So it was there first, then it probably wouldn't have been in Europe.
Think very, very carefully here.
For that reason, you've said that, and I bet they're really close to them. So I'm going to say the French.
Nope, the correct answer is England. 1966 World Cup was the third host nation to win the World Cup. Notice
Oh
that
my
a
God.
Welshman doesn't like
I
England. didn't get
listened to that completely wrong.
Yep, you're an absolute twit. Doug, your question.
Nathan.
I've
Doug,
had a
your
stinker.
question. What
Yep.
was the name of the trophy Brazil kept in 1970? Just to let you know, guys, this is the 1970 World Cup.
1970.
Yeah, we've skipped a couple of decades. We've skipped the 66 World Cup, don't worry. Nobody
Thank God
wants
for
that.
that.
Don't want to talk about that. Jeff Hurst and Bobby Moore.
Don't worry. The only one we talk about is Bobby Charlton, but it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Just waiting for Doug to answer. The name of the trophy that Brazil got to keep in 1970. You've got two. There it is, Doug. Correct answer is, in fact, the Jules Rimet Trophy. BBL, your question. Who scored for Brazil versus England in their 1-0 victory in 1970? Absolute demon on Ultimate Team. But he's an absolute amazing player, this guy. So BBL's question, sorry, is who scored for Brazil versus England in their 1970 World Cup? BBL, that's the incorrect answer. It's not Pele. The correct answer is Jairzinho, who scored a record 7 goals in a World Cup tournament. Well, in a single tournament. Curtis, sorry, back to you. How many extra time goals were scored between Germany versus Italy in the game dubbed the game of the century?
Oh, right. Game century. I've got to go big, haven't I?
So how many goals in extra time?
I think 5 goals were scored in extra time.
That is the correct answer. It is 5 goals. And it's
I
4-3 to Italy in that match.
can't
Nathan,
believe. All right.
Nathan, back to you, sir. Who was the top scoring nation with 19 goals. And this was 1970. It's okay, Doug. No problem. You're fine. 40 seconds left, Nathan. So who's the
Brazil.
top scoring nation? Correct. The answer is Brazil. Doug, who captained Italy in the 1970 FIFA World Cup final? You don't have to give me their full name, just their surname. Just so you know, the next World Cup, which is likely to start next round, is Italia 90.
Oh, now we're getting good.
Yeah.
So who was the captain of the Italian team in the FIFA World Cup final in 1970? 3 seconds. But I'll give Doug just a little bit because obviously he does have to chat, which is okay.
Mhm.
Fichetti, that is the correct answer, Doug. I will
Fair play.
allow that. Right, so we have now got up to question number 23, which will be the next one, which is fine. We've got another 38 questions of this round to go. Right, guys, give me your weakest link of that round. Nathan.
Sorry, Curtis.
All right. Fair
It's well
enough.
for everyone
Curtis.
this time.
Who do I go with? I'd probably go with Duck.
Doug, okay. Nathan has been voted by Doug. And who are you voting for, BBL? Strongest link in that round. Yeah, that's pretty much obvious now. Just waiting for BBL. Don't know why he said me. Unless he's voting himself, which is absolute peak. Nathan, you've been voted the weakest link of that round, which is actually correct. You did have the most incorrect answers in that round. We will start with the strongest link from the last round for the next round. That is Doug. So, Doug, your 5 minutes.
Gonna be on a
starts
roll.
now. Well, it's Italia 90. We're about to find out. Doug, your question. Which Italian made his debut at Italia 90 in the first of 4 tournament appearances? So this is 4 separate tournament appearances. This is definitely hard. It would have been a whole lot better if you were all on here, but I understand you can't all make it, which is okay. Come on, Doug. Nope, the correct answer is Paolo Maldini.
Ooh,
BBL, your
top
defender.
absolutely. BBL, your question. Which goalkeeper did not concede in their first five appearances at Italia 90? Which goalkeeper did not concede in their first 5 games at Italia 90? It is actually the correct spelling, by the way, though, Doug. I will say that. No, the goalkeeper is not called off. Unless you're not sure, but I'm not sure. I'm waiting for it. I don't know one. But for Italian 90, I'm just waiting for your goalkeeper. Nope, the correct answer is Walter Zenga.
Oh,
Curtis, your question, sir. Who scored the winning penalty for the Republic of Ireland versus Romania?
Oh goodness me. Oh, I don't know what to think of, to be honest with you. Pass.
The correct answer is David O'Leary.
David O'Leary.
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't have got that either, to be honest.
Nathan, this one for you, sir. This is World Cup 1994.
Mhm.
Which European nation failed to qualify for the first time in 20 years?
European nation.
Wait 1 second. Actually, give me 2 seconds. It's taking.
I
one of my
think it's
answers away.
between 1 or 2.
It's taking one of my answers away. 2 seconds. Why has it done that? That's hold on. Yeah, 1 second. Why is it taking away one of my answers? Unless I've got to write it down. 2 seconds.
No worries.
If I have that, it's absolutely funny.
I think it's the French.
Not for Italian. 1 second. I had it. Where'd that question go? There it is. Aye, 2 seconds, Nathan. Because that's not fair on you. Actually, that is not fair. Nope. The correct answer is Poland.
Oh,
You
of
could
course
ask
it
Doug
was.
and my question at the same time. Yeah, that's fair. Actually, BBL, we'll do that.
Now that Football Nation gives me PTSD from March.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
And
right.
me.
So, Doug, this is yours, and then BBL, your questions. So, Doug, which nation made it to the semis after winning only one match in regulation time? So, it's still Italia 90, sorry. So, Doug, which nation made it to the semis after winning only one match in regulation time? BBL, your question is Argentina reached the final scoring the fewest number of goals, 5, 6, or 7? How many goals did Argentina score en route to the World Cup final in 1990? Actually, I actually like that idea. That's a whole lot better. BBL, that is the correct answer. Argentina did score 5 goals en route to the final. Doug, your answer's incorrect. The answer, the team that made it to the semi-finals with only one match in regulation time was England. Which is absolutely funny. Curtis, your question. Who was sent off for Germany in the who was sent off in the Germany versus Holland match? So 2 players were sent off for either team. So who was
So I have
sent
to name
off?
both.
You have to name both to get this correct, yes.
Oh, I'm guessing Ronald Koeman for the Netherlands and for Germany. Who do I go with? Oh, Germany, I can't remember players as far. Jurgen Klinsmann.
Correct answer is Rudi Voller and Frank Rijkaard. It was the infamous Rijkaard spat on Voller's mullet twice. And then obviously Voller went to deck him and the referee caught him. That is the end of the round. Chaps, give me your votes for the weakest link of that round. Nathan.
I'm going to go Doug.
Curtis.
I'll probably go Doug as well.
Doug, yep. Doug, you're up. And BBL, your votes for the weakest link in that round. Curtis has been voted by BBL.
Okay.
And BBL on there. So we have a tie. So we're actually going to award this to the strongest link of that round. Which, if you actually think about it, was none of you. So I'm going to give a point. Actually, let me see. No, actually, no. BBL did get a question right. I'm going to give it to BBL. So BBL, either you give the point to Curtis or you give it to Doug.
Oh, bloody hell, this dog.
Cute.
I think the dog's also saying give the point to Curtis.
Dob, shut up.
That's a no.
BBL gets the overseeing vote. He sticks or
There
stays.
we go.
No, there we go. You all have a point each. These are all tied at 1-1. Next round, here we go.
All right.
And we're going to start with BBL. So BBL, your question, and then Doug's. So actually, no, it's BBL then straight to Curtis. So BBL, this 1998 World Cup. Against which nation did Ronaldo score his first World Cup goal? And then Curtis, your question, which nation qualified from the groups without winning a match?
But winning one match.
Without winning a match.
Without winning a match. Oh, God. Now.
This is World Cup 1998.
I wonder who it is. I'm going to take a guess on this one. I'm probably going to go with Trinidad and Tobago because I have a feeling they made it.
Nope, the correct answer is Chile. 3
Oh,
draws.
Chile.
Yep, just waiting for BBL to give his answer. His question was, against which nation did Ronaldo score his first World Cup goal? Ironically that he gets Ronaldo when That's exactly who he's going to be getting. Nope, the correct answer is Morocco. Nathan, your question number 31. How many goals did France concede in their opening 7 matches? This is World Cup 98 on home soil.
Mm-hmm.
So from match day 1 until the semi-finals, how many goals did they concede?
I'm going to guess 4.
Nope, the correct answer is 2.
Oh,
Doug,
I was
your
going to say
question then,
2 as
BB.
well.
This is Doug's question, then BBL's. So, Doug, who were the
Mhm.
3 Frenchmen sent off at the World Cup finals? And BBL, your question is, which nation failed to qualify for the finals despite being ranked 3rd by FIFA? And this is actually quite a shame that this team was not at the World Cup in 98 because they were a very good team. So, Doug's got to name the 3 Frenchmen sent off at the 98 World Cup. And BBL, you've got to name me the nation that failed to qualify despite being ranked 3rd by FIFA. You don't have to give full names, just the surnames. Nope, BBL, your answer is the Czech Republic. Italy
they
made
had a
it to
class team at the end of the 90s, didn't they?
Italy made it to the World Cup in 98 and they were absolutely atrocious. Doug's gone with Desailly, Zidane, and Lizarazu. The correct answer is Zidane Blanc for the first time in his career. And Desailly. So even though you got 2 wrong, Doug, that's still incorrect. You have to give me 3 names to get the answer. Curtis.
Yep.
This is the 2002 World Cup now. Who scored a debut World Cup hat-trick versus Saudi Arabia? And I've had this question a few times because it's one of my favourite players of all time. So who scored a debut hat-trick versus Saudi Arabia?
Debut hatches. Oh gosh.
Their World Cup debut, basically, not their international debut.
World Cup debut. Oh god. Who do I say? I don't know who to say, to be honest. It's not him. Ruud van Nistelrooy.
Nope, the correct answer is Miroslav Klose.
Oh,
Nathan.
closer.
Yep, Nathan, you're up. You'll like this question. Who drew 3-3 versus Senegal?
England.
Nope, the correct answer is Uruguay.
Oh my god, I'm an
You
idiot.
would have liked this because it would have worked for you. Doug, then BBL. Doug, and this is not a joke. This is legit. Doug, what was Brazil's goal difference at the 2002 World Cup? And BBL, name the Spanish player that was playing for Lazio at the time. So Doug's got to tell me the final goal difference for Brazil at the World Cup, and BBL's got to name me the Spanish player that was playing for Lazio. If Doug gets this, I swear to God, I will clap him on this stream. If he gets this, because this is not a joke. You have 20 seconds left, gentlemen. We're actually doing really well for time, actually, when you look at it.
Really well.
We're over halfway on these questions, which is really good. 7 seconds left. Pushing you for time. The vulture. No. We need player names.
God.
I'll give you an extra 15 seconds. Nope, Doug. The correct answer for Brazil's final goal difference was 31-0.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Brazil
clean
didn't.
sheets.
That's not a joke, which is weird. I don't know how that. I don't know how they've got. It must have been for all the goals. I think it was based on qualifying or whatever it was. Yeah, he was known as the Vulture, but you need to give me the name. So I'm going to award that as a nil point. Right.
Newport.
Right, gentlemen. Weakest link. On you go. Who are you voting?
For the vulture alone, it's got to be the old man.
Fair. Curtis?
Yeah, I'll go for Bluebird Legend here.
Doug? think this one is absolutely going to be. Actually voted for himself.
What a legend.
I love BBL.
Nice one, Doug.
He's my guy. Right, we are gonna start with the strongest link in the last round.
Oh.
I don't think any of you got a question right in that round.
Be about right.
Actually, no. The weakest link actually will get
Come on.
it, because I'm right in saying I did ask you about Argentina's goals in the last round. So, yes, BBL, you will answer the first question, then followed by Curtis. This is
Oh, well,
actually getting
big man's here. Oi,
this is
come on.
getting really
Yay.
really funny.
Here he is.
Hey, hello.
Hello.
Ace.
Oi, oi. Nice.
Top
Hello.
notch.
Oh,
Bonus
bless
points
him.
for
This
looking
is
so
Dobby.
damn cute.
Get
Just
him
say
the
hello,
bonus.
hello,
points.
Dobby.
Oi, oi.
Say hello, Dobby. Hello.
Amazing.
Okay.
Right, BBL, your time starts. Here's your question. It's still the same World Cup, so you do not have to worry.
Hey, what's that like now?
Which nation saw a record 16 cautions? Curtis, your question. Which nation was eliminated in the round of 16 at these finals despite not conceding a goal in actual play?
In 2002 now, is it?
Still 2002, but we're about to get on to 2006.
Ooh, if I have to guess, I'd probably go with Netherlands.
Nope, the correct answer is Switzerland. And BBL
Oh,
said
close.
Germany for the which nation saw a record 16. Which match saw a record 16 cautions? I will give Germany because it was Germany versus Cameroon, so I will at least allow that. Nathan, your question. This is the 2006 World Cup now. So Nathan, who scored a hat trick of penalties for Brazil versus Argentina in a World Cup qualifying match in June 2004?
Was it the Brazilian Ronaldo?
It was the Brazilian Ronaldo. Doug and BBL, your questions, gentlemen. Which nation ended Brazil's run of 11 successive World Cup wins? And BBL, your question is, what was significant about the first goal by Philip Lahm and the last goal scored by Marco Materazzi at the 2006 World Cup? Doug, that is the correct answer. The answer was indeed... Actually, I've skipped a question. Sorry, I completely skipped one. BBL, don't answer that question. The question I want to ask you instead is how many hat-tricks were scored in the 2006 World Cup? Curtis, you can answer that question straight away, the one I've just asked of what was significant about the first goal scored by Lahm and Materazzi at the 2006 World Cup.
What's significant about it?
Yes, what's significant? And BBL, your question is how many hat-tricks were scored at the 2006 World Cup?
Was it the fact that they scored in their well, is it during their 50th appearances for their country?
Nope, it was the first and last goal scored at a World Cup by a defender.
Oh,
What a stat.
Philip Lahm was the first defender to score at a World Cup, and Marco Materazzi was the last goal to score at a final as a defender. And Bluebird was incorrect because it's at the 2006 World Cup there were 0 hat-tricks. No one scored a hat-trick in 2006. Nathan, your question, good sir. Who was England's goalkeeper? This is 2006 World Cup. Who was England's goalkeeper?
I think it was Calamity James, wasn't it?
Nope, the correct answer is Paul Robinson.
Oh, of course it was. He was 2010.
Doug and BBL. Who fought in the Battle of Nuremberg? And BBL, who knocked out who knocked out Mexico in the round of 16? So Doug, you've got to tell me who the two teams that were in the Battle of Nuremberg, and BBL, who knocked out Mexico, which by the way was back-to-back World Cups. 06 and 2010. Correct answer, indeed, Doug, is Portugal and the Netherlands. Doug is definitely getting his groove now in this round, I think. Just waiting for BBL. You have 1 minute and 5 seconds remaining. We are flying on this round, gentlemen. You're doing well. Nope. The correct answer is Argentina. Nathan, 2010 World Cup.
My favourite. Here we go.
Who scored 5 goals at the 2010 and 2014 World Cup finals?
Miroslav Klose?
Nope. The correct answer is Thomas Muller.
Oh, I was going to say him and all. Knew it was
Doug
a
and
German.
BBL. So for Doug, your question is how many goals did Spain concede in their 4 matches? So this is I'm pretty sure that they're 4 knockout matches. And BBL, your question is which group stage match produced an upset ranked 93rd in the world, defeating rank number 9?
What's that?
This is for BBL and Doug. So Doug's question was how many goals did Spain concede in their 4 knockout matches? And BBL was which group stage match produced an upset ranked 93 in the world, defeating rank number 9? And Doug, that is actually time up after they give that question. So Doug said none. The answer is 1. They conceded 1 goal in the knockouts. Just waiting for BBL. Nope, the correct answer is South Africa 2, France 1.
Oh, yeah.
South Africa were ranked 93rd in the world, and they defeated 9th ranked France, who were World Cup runners-up. Yeah.
Hugo Lloris Howler.
Yeah,
Oh, I
you said
remember
1,
that.
but I said
That
they
was
conceded
shocking.
none. Sorry, they conceded none. What am I saying? Spain conceded 0 goals. Sorry, that's my fault. Sorry, Doug, that was my fault. So, back to you guys. Your weakest link of that round. What have we got?
Doug.
Is that just out of vitriol, even though you know he's not?
Sorry, Nath. I'll probably go
Yeah.
with you, Nath. Sorry.
Nah, that's good.
So Curtis is
I
voting
did get
Nathan.
none wrong.
That is
None
actually
wrong, right? I mean,
2 votes to Nathan in that round. It's
Mhm.
currently 2 to Nathan, 1 to Curtis, 1 to Doug, and 2 to BBL. So we have a tie between the Morgans at the moment for currently in last place. Right, and we are going to start with the strongest link of the last round. That was Doug. So Doug, your question. Let me just make sure I've got the right one. We have We have 11 questions left of this round before we move on to the next round. So, Doug, your time starts now. Johnny, Jerry, and Wilson played for which nation? And BBL, your question is who is the only player to score a hat trick at these finals? So, who was the only player to score a hat trick at the 2010 World Cup finals?
I know this one.
This final was rigged. This tournament was rigged anyway because the team that should have won it got beat in the semi-finals. I don't care what anyone says. Spain were not the team that should have won the 2010 World Cup. Doug, that is correct. The answer is Honduras. BBL, incorrect. The answer is Gonzalo Higuain.
Oh, yeah.
Curtis, your question, sir. Which nation top scored with 16 goals at the 2010 World Cup?
Let's have a think of that one. I think it was Germany.
That is the correct answer. Nathan, your question. Who scored England's consolation goal versus Germany in the 4-1 defeat?
Was it Frank Lampard?
No, that was ruled out. The correct answer is Matthew Upson.
Yeah, I knew that one.
Of course it was.
Doug and BBL. So this is... Yeah, just making sure. This is still the 2010 World Cup. So, Doug, your question is which 2 nations failed to score at the finals? And then BBL, your question is to start the 2014 finals. So the goal scorer of the 2014 World Cup final shares the same name as the scorer in the 78 final. What are their names? So you have to give me the full names of the two goal scorers of the 2014 World Cup final and the 1978 World Cup final. I will not accept just surnames, only full names this time. So Doug will end this part on 2010 and BBL will start 2014. So who did not score at the 2010 World Cup finals? Only two teams. That's one BBL. Can you give me the other name, please? Nope,
See, I
Doug,
know
you got
both of
one
them
of
as
them.
well.
Yep, Doug, you got one of them. Honduras is correct. The other is Algeria. Algeria did not
Yep.
score in 2010. So whilst I'm waiting for BBL, I'll go on to Curtis. Curtis, your question is, who won the Golden Ball Award at the 2014 World Cup?
The Golden Ball.
Mhm.
So, Golden Ball it wasn't top
Golden
goal
Ball.
scorer, is it?
Golden Ball's voted the best player at the tournament.
Best player of the tournament. Let's have a think of that one. I'm going for Manuel Neuer.
Nope, the correct answer is Lionel Messi. It should have been
Oh,
Bastian
Messi.
Schweinsteiger, in my opinion, or Thomas Muller. They were the better
Yeah.
players at the tournament
I
by a
thought I'd go with
landslide.
it. Yeah, I thought I'd go with a German because he won it. innit?
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, rightly so. To be fair, I think the only reason Messi got it is because it was in Brazil and it was a way to wind them up. But it should have been Schweinsteiger or
Yeah.
Schweinsteiger
I was
or
thinking
Muller.
about it. Neuer won the Golden Glove, didn't he?
He did, yeah. Just waiting for BBL to give me his second name. In the meantime, he hasn't given me the name for the 2014 World Cup goal scorer. Nathan, your question, this is still the 2014 World Cup. How many matches went into extra time? Nope, BBL, the correct answer is Mario Götze. So you have not scored for that
Yeah,
tournament
it
because you have to
would've
get
been
both
Götze.
players. So how many matches went into extra time in the 2014 World Cup?
I think it was 3, was it?
Nope, the correct answer is 8.
No.
Doug,
Oh, yeah,
your
it was
question.
18.
Who scored 2 goals in 69 seconds versus Brazil? And BBL, your question is who scored a hat-trick for Switzerland at these finals? And then Curtis, to end the round, your question is who scored Germany's winner versus France?
Germany's winner. This is France. I feel
7th
like I
minute
should know
as
this
well.
one. It's centre half, isn't it? Trying to think. Is it Mats Hummels?
Correct.
Yeah.
BBL, incorrect. The answer is Xherdan Shaqiri. I'm just waiting for Doug, and then we can end the round
Close.
perfectly. So Doug's one was to tell me who scored 2 goals in 69 seconds versus Brazil, and that was obviously we know what game that was. He's did very well there. That's literally the end of the very first round. Correct answer. That is correct, Doug. The answer is in fact Toni Kroos. Unbelievable baller that tournament. Right, gentlemen.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's awesome.
Absolutely. Right, gentlemen. Give me, for the end of round 1, who is your weakest link this time? The final of that one. First set of questions. Who's your weakest link?
I'm going to go last.
No,
Right,
no,
I'll go through.
no, still you. Who's your weakest link?
I'm just going to go BBL for the sake of the old man.
He's actually voted himself.
Considering I
Curtis.
didn't even get a single one right then.
Yeah, I'll go
Yep.
for Bluebird Legend as well.
Okay, that's 3 for Paul. I feel bad for him. Right, here we go. Here's your answers, all on one page. 43 questions to end this one, and this is all on clubs.
Mhm.
And I'm going to reduce it now. We're going back to 2.5 minutes.
Nice.
No, we won't. Round 2 of questions will be 2 minutes long. Here we go. Nathan,
Mhm.
we're going to overrule the strongest link for this one because it is the start of the next set of questions. So we'll go back to the beginning of order. So we'll be Nathan to start us off. Nathan, your question, your time starts now. Who coached AC Milan to back-to-back European Cup wins?
Oh, gone. Pass.
The correct answer is Arrigo Sacchi. Doug, who
course
scored
it
a
was.
hat-trick for AC Milan versus Austria Vienna in 2017? And BBL, your question is, which Brazilian goalkeeper played for AC Milan from 2000 to 2010?
So there's all on AC Milan, no questions, I guess.
Nope, not all of them. It's literally going from club to club to club.
Okay.
Nope, Doug, the correct answer is Andre Silva. Just waiting for BBL.
He's a baller, he was.
Yeah. Nope, the correct answer is Dida. Bebe was not a goalkeeper. Nathan, sorry, Curtis, to you. What club record does Filippo Inzaghi hold for AC Milan?
Is it the most trophies as a manager for AC Milan?
Nope. Nope, the correct answer is he is the record goal scorer in European competitions. Nathan, who beat Arsenal in the 1994 UEFA Super Cup? We're now doing questions on Arsenal, just to let you guys know. I'll tell you what
Was it
club we're doing.
Porto?
Nope, the correct answer is AC Milan. Doug, your question. Against which club did Thierry Henry become Arsenal's record goal scorer? Sorry, actually, no. Wrong question. Sorry, Doug. Doug, your question is Arsene Wenger's first match as Arsenal manager was against who? BBL, your question is against which club did Thierry Henry become Arsenal's record goal scorer? So, Doug, who was Wenger's first match against? And BBL, who was the opponent that Thierry Henry became Arsenal's record goal scorer? Doug, the correct answer is Blackburn Rovers. And that is the end of the round. I'll just wait for BBL to give me his answer. Nope, the correct answer is Sparta Prague. Right, so from that round, I believe none of you got the question right. So we will still vote for our strongest link for the hell of it. So Nathan,
Old man.
I can see where this is going.
No, that'll be the last time I do it.
Yeah, Doug.
Mark my words.
Curtis is going for Doug. Doug, who are you voting for?
Ooh.
Doug's voting for Curtis.
That's one, Doug.
And BBL, please do not vote for yourself. I actually do not want you to lose. Even though at the moment you are currently losing. It's a shame that you two can't come on for your final round because I would like to see you two sweat on these questions.
Probably see me suffer anyway.
Nah.
And he's voting for Curtis. So, that was Doug. I'm still waiting for BBL. You're not voting for yourself.
Nah, he's remaining certain he is.
Is he actually saying that?
No, that's what considering how long it's been. That's why I'm predicting that.
Okay, so that was 2 for there. So we'll give that's another for Paul, unfortunately. So that's Paul's currently on 5.
No, he's gone for me.
Oh, he's went Nathan. Sweet. So that is. Oh, that. Never mind. Let me just double check. So that was. Nathan voted for BBL. Doug voted for Curtis. Curtis, you voted for Nathan.
Yeah.
So that's 2. That's actually another one for Nathan. So Nathan, you're currently on 3. You're 1 behind at this circumstance. So at the moment, Curtis and Doug are tying for first place with 1 each. So this is where it's going to open up, and we'll find out. For every Actually, I'm going to tweak your player round to make it more fun, even though you'll still get it. Right, here we go. Let me just double check. So it's not that one. Yep. So we will start with the strongest link in the last round, which was none of you. So we are going to start from the very beginning. So Nathan, you're going to start us off again. 2 minutes. Your time starts now. Which club ended Arsenal's unbeaten run?
Chelsea.
Nope. The correct answer is Manchester United.
Oh yeah.
The Invincible era. I can't believe you got that wrong. Shame of you. Doug, your question. This is now Atletico Madrid. Who defeated Atletico Madrid in a replay of the 1974 European Cup final? And BBL, your question is, who did Atletico Madrid defeat in the 2018 Europa League final? There is 43 questions in this round, but if you want me to add more, I can, because this might be a very quick round. Because we're already at question 10. Doug, that is correct. The answer is Bayern Munich. BBL, that's incorrect. The answer is Marseille. Fuck Marseille. Curtis, your question. What did Atletico Madrid achieve for the first time in 1996 in their history?
Was it a La Liga title?
Nope, the correct answer is a League and Cup double. Nathan,
Oh.
who scored his only goal for Barcelona versus Arsenal in the 2006 Champions League final? So these are the questions on Barcelona now.
At that time, was it Pep Guardiola?
So his only goal scored for Barcelona versus Arsenal in 2006 Champions League final. Incorrect. The answer is Giuliano Belletti. Doug, your question. Which European trophy did Sir Bobby Robson win at Barcelona? And BBL, your question is Celtic. Which former Spurs striker scored 16 goals in 19 games for Celtic in the 2009-10 season? Questions on Celtic. How disgusting. And once these guys give me their answers, that's the end of that round. See if Julio had been here. Would have been a little bit more, I don't know, longer. But no, that
More deranged. Knowing him.
See if he's watching something else. I swear I'll kill him. He's in other group chats. I've seen him tonight. He's been in other group chats. Traitor. Speak of the devil. You're a bit late, mate.
Hey.
He's here.
Yeah, he is here. I'm absolutely depressed. So, Doug, that is correct. The European Cup Winners' Cup was the trophy that's a European trophy that Sir Bobby Robson won. And BBL, no idea is incorrect. The answer is Robbie Keane. You know what? We'll do? See, since Julio is not actually here, but he's going to answer the last two player rounds. The last two players that weren't called out, Julio is going to answer them both.
Yes.
We'll see how he
does.
Julio.
Here
Exactly.
he goes.
Right. So, gentlemen, your weakest links from that round. On you go.
Julio.
Yeah, Julio.
You can't really put Julio on that one. He isn't really here.
Sorry, Curtis, I'm going for you, mate.
He chose to be here late. So, for those competing, who is your
I'll
weakest
go with your
link?
old man, Nathan, Bluebird legend.
He's gone for himself again.
He's just... I don't
Love
want
the
BBL to
jacket,
lose
yeah,
this, and
cheers
he's
you,
making
Julio,
himself
yeah.
lose. Nathan?
It's a whole track.
Never mind. They've all voted for BBL. Right, so we will start with the strongest link in the last round. That was Doug. No Julio. With your hair, look, the lot. You're absolutely the weakest link at everything. Doug, you will be the strongest link of the last round, so you'll start this off. Time starts now. Doug, who was Celtic's most successful manager since the end of World War II? And then BBL, your question is, who was the first Rangers player to score at the UEFA European Championships? No, I don't, Doug. No, I don't, Julio. Doug, that
is so
answer.
getting photoshopped.
There's no way that I look anywhere like Anne Robinson. I don't know where he gets this from. Like, he's an absolute donut. Just wait till you get these questions, Julio.
Literally,
Because I've
look
saved
like
two
him.
players in particular. You're not gonna get right.
I don't see the resemblance between you and Anne Robertson, Reece, because he says you
You're a
look.
good,
Yeah.
exactly. You're a good man, sir. Julio's just on a weird fest. He chose not to disappear. BBL, that is correct. The answer is Brian Laudrup.
He's the brother of
Curtis.
Michael Laudrup.
Absolutely. Curtis, your
Club
question.
legend.
Which club signed? So this is still questions on Rangers. So Curtis, which club signed Alan Hutton for £9 million?
Alan Hutton, West Bromwich Albion.
Nope. The correct answer is Tottenham. Nathan,
Oh.
which former player was nicknamed the Hammer whilst playing for Rangers?
Oh joy. My Rangers knowledge is shocking. Pass.
The answer is George Alberts. Doug, which Spaniard
Yeah, we
scored
got
25 goals in all competitions for Rangers in his first season at the club, 2004-2005? And BBL, your question is on Bayern Munich. Who won the Ballon d'Or in 1980 and 1981 whilst playing for the club?
I know that one.
Absolute baller he was. That is correct, Doug. Nacho Novo is correct. Absolute baller he was, to be fair.
Oh, he's cracking.
Just waiting for BBL. Curtis has got an absolute stinker.
Oh, great.
Absolutely, Doug. He was an absolute player. And BBL, that is correct. The answer is Rummenigge. So that was the end of that round. So give me your weakest link for that round, gentlemen. And don't vote for yourself.
Man.
Nathan, come on.
I'll go for you, Nathan.
Yep. Doug,
Me.
Curtis, and BBL.
Maybe there's one
Good.
wrong vowel away from getting cancelled.
Jesus.
Yes, Olivia.
How can you vote for me? I'm the host. You can't vote for me.
He's voting for you. Julio's voting for you, Reece.
To be fair,
You
two
can't vote
votes
the
were given.
host.
2 votes for Nathan were given in that round. So Nathan, you were voted the weakest link. And we are
Get
going to start
in.
with the strongest link of the last round.
Mhm.
That was Doug who got that. Yeah, that was Doug in the last round. So Doug, your question is who? Actually, yeah, it is Doug. Yeah. I never do these quizzes. That's because I spend weeks writing them.
Somebody's got to be the
Absolute
host
fool.
at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to be the host.
I have a great record of these quizzes, by the way. Just ask Doug. Who do you think's beaten Doug the most at a quiz? 3
He's not
times
wrong.
I've beaten the man. How would I get exposed when I don't lose? I would absolutely rip you to pieces in a quiz, mate. Right, here we go. So, Doug, strongest link, you will get the first question, sir. Here we go. Time starts now. Doug, who was the 2001 UEFA Champions League winning captain for Bayern Munich? And BBL, which European trophy did Bayern Munich win for the first time in 1967?
Is this
To be fair, it takes a lot of time to get all these. Yeah, so BBL's question is which European trophy did Bayern Munich win for the first time in 1967? And Doug's question was who was Bayern's Champions League winning captain in 2001 when they beat Valencia on penalties? That is correct. The both of you is correct answers. Cup Winners' Cup and Stefan Effenberg correct. Curtis, your question: which Italian once scored 4 goals in a so which Italian scored 4 goals in their UEFA Cup win over Aris Salonika in 2007? So this is for Bayern Munich. So who scored 4 goals for them in their win?
So it's an Italian striker.
2007.
Ooh, I've got a few names going around my head. Is it Roberto Baggio?
Nope. The correct answer is Luca Toni. Nathan, your
Ooh.
question. Which club are Bayern Munich's main city rivals?
City rivals. Is that 1886 Munich?
You're so close. It's 1860 Munich.
Oh my god.
You were close. You were genuinely close. Right, here we go. Next one's question number 26, and we still have 12 seconds left. So, Doug, your question: in which consecutive years did Benfica win the European Cup? I won't have time for BBLs, so BBL can start. It's unlikely he's going to start next round, so I won't ask. I've ran out of time. So, Doug, you'll answer that question. In which consecutive years did Benfica win the European Cup? Which is the only time they've won the European Cup. 1961 and 1962 is correct, Doug. Well done. Right. So we have a look at these questions in the last round. Doink, doink. So, yep. So, gentlemen, your weakest link in the last round, please.
Doug.
Yeah, I'll go Doug.
Okay. BBL? I'm actually waiting for Doug's pure outrage to appear in this round, just for that.
Should have stolen it.
I know.
Doug is absolutely going to come for the two of you for this. 2 votes to Nathan, and we are going to give the overall deciding vote to the strongest in the last round, which was Doug.
Well, there you go.
So, Doug, who is your weakest link of the last round? Do you want to give it to Nathan, or do you want to advocate to someone else? We're actually doing really good for time, by the way. We've just gone an hour and 22 minutes. And we've done, heard through the grapevine, he's thinking, oh, Julio. We've actually done when you deep it.
Oh my god.
Oh,
He's changed it to Curtis. So now Doug is currently winning this. Just so you know, Doug is now winning this quiz. It currently goes 1 point to Doug, 2 points to Curtis, 4 points to Nathan, 5 to Paul.
Statman's doing it again.
We have done at present 67 questions. Just kidding, we haven't. We've done 87. Right, here we go. BBL, your question. Your time starts now. Which former England manager managed Benfica between 1989 and 1992? And Curtis, your question is, what nickname does Benfica share with Crystal Palace?
Oh, the Eagles.
That is correct. Whilst we're waiting on BBL, Nathan, I'm going to quickly jump onto you. Which Greek international was the top scorer for Benfica in the 2016-17 season with 27 goals?
Oh my god.
You don't have to give me full name, just the surname. BBL, that is incorrect. The correct answer for you was Sven Goran Eriksson. Rest in peace. I'm pretty sure very soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tears
It's going to be a shame when he does go.
Yes.
Nope, the correct answer is Kostas Mitroglou.
Oh, I wouldn't have got that.
Doug, your question: in which year did Borussia Dortmund win the Champions League? And BBL, your question is: which player joined Borussia Dortmund in 2013 from Shakhtar Donetsk? An absolute baller, and he got ruined by a club. So Doug's was in which year did Borussia Dortmund win the Champions League? And BBL's question is: which player joined Borussia Dortmund 2013 from Shakhtar Donetsk? That is correct, Doug. Borussia Dortmund did win the Champions League the year I was born, 1997. Just waiting for BBL. But in the meantime, Curtis, your question. Who was the only Borussia Dortmund player in the 2018 Germany squad?
The only Borussia Dortmund player. Oh, it's Marco Reus.
Correct.
Rolls Royce,
BBL,
nice.
nope. The correct answer is Henrik Mkhitaryan. Nathan, your question, sir. Who scored Borussia Dortmund's only goal in the 2013 Champions League final versus Bayern Munich?
Oh, Robert Lewandowski.
Nope. The correct answer is Ilkay Gundogan from the penalty spot.
Oh, of
And
course it
that
was.
is the end of the round. Gentlemen, give me your votes for the weakest link of that round. And we have left. It's up to you
BBL.
guys. We have another.
Doug.
We have another 10 questions to go, or I can add a little bit more to this round if you're enjoying it.
Stick with the 10.
Okay.
Oh, Blue Legend has picked himself.
Yay!
I can't have this. This is not fair on Paul. I don't want Paul to lose unfairly. Nathan, who was your sorry?
BBL.
So I've gone for Doug.
Curtis?
I've gone for Doug.
Doug. Oh, and votes for BBL. Okay, next round. So strongest link in the last round. Was you, Curtis.
Yep.
Curtis, you
Okay.
will start this round. Your time, my friend, starts now, and Doug is going to piss himself at this question. Which Serbian scored Chelsea's third goal versus Liverpool in the 2005 Champions League final? Sorry, League Cup final. Sorry, they didn't make the Champions League final. Chelsea.
Which Serbian scored for Chelsea?
Yeah, which Serbian scored the third goal for Chelsea in the 2005 League Cup final? I know it's the
Oh.
Champions League final, but that final fucking gives me PTSD.
Oh, well, obviously it's not him. It was before he joined. That's the one name I'm thinking of was before that.
Give it a guess.
Well, you know what, I'm just going to say him because that's all I know. Branislav Ivanovic.
Nope, the correct answer is Matej Kezman.
Oh.
Nathan, back to you. Who scored after 42 seconds in the 1997 FA Cup final?
Can't remember who it was against.
You just have to name the team that's the player that scored. That's all that matters. PBL, I want to go to bed. Very, very soon. You're almost done. If you don't know it, you can pass.
Andy Cole.
Nope, the correct answer is Roberto Di Matteo. Doug, your question, what feat did Inter Milan achieve in 2010? And BBL, your question is, which club do Inter Milan play against in the Derby d'Italia? I'll jump in Nathan's pick for that. No, BBL, the answer is Juventus. Curtis, your question,
Oh,
also
yeah,
waiting
would
for
be,
Doug
wouldn't
to
it?
answer. Your question, Curtis, who scored both goals in the 2010 Champions League final for Inter Milan?
For Inter Milan. Ooh.
Doug, that is correct. They did win the trial.
Oh, it's Samuel Eto'o, is it?
Nope, it's Diego Milito who got robbed of the Ballon d'Or that he should have won.
Oh.
Okay, gentlemen, give me your weakest link for that round.
BBL, just for getting the AC Milan question wrong.
Yeah, Paul.
Fair. Doug. He does actually look like Rocky Balboa, to be fair. BBL's actually voted for Curtis.
Okay.
And Nathan is Doug's voted for BBL. Who's now
Well,
on
that
the
was
set.
unanimous then, wasn't it?
Yep. Strongest link of that round, I believe, was Doug. So, Doug, you're going to start us off for this last part of this round. And then what we're going to do after that is your players round. So, 1 minute left on this one. Because there's only there's only 5 questions left. So, a minute's enough. Actually, yeah, 1 minute. Your time starts now. Doug, which Argentine scored 32 goals in all competitions for Juventus in the 2016-17 season? And BBL, your question is, who won the 2003 Ballon d'Or as a Juventus player? What's really annoying is question number 41 is going to make Julio absolutely
Mm-hmm.
wet himself. Correct, Doug. The answer is absolutely Gonzalo Higuain. Just waiting for Paul. In the meantime, Curtis, your question is, James Rodriguez joined Real Madrid from which club?
Monaco.
Correct. Nathan, which
Ooh,
Dutchman top scored
brilliant.
for Real Madrid in 2006-7 season?
That was in
Paul,
6-7.
I will grant that as an Nedved.
Was that Ruud van Nistelrooy?
Yep. And the last question, Doug, who was the first German to play more than 300 games for Real Madrid? And that's the final question.
Nice.
And on time as well. Just waiting for Doug to give his answer for the first German to play more than 300 games for Real Madrid. Nope. The correct answer is Ulaj Stalika. 308 appearances. Right. Right, gentlemen. This is where your final voting of weakest link. Who is your final votes?
You know
Let me
what?
hear
For
them.
the spelling mistake, BBL.
I'm saying him again, BBL.
Every time.
Yep.
Yeah, your old man,
Josh.
Nath.
Josh. Love how he's got to bring Josh into it.
I was giving the vote to Doug. Doug, who's your vote for this one? Curtis. Right, 2 votes, BBL.
Way.
Here we go. Now is where it gets juicy. This is your players round.
Mhm.
Now, if you remember correctly, Doug will have 5 questions on Ronaldinho. Paul will have 5 questions on the Brazilian Ronaldo. Nathan will have 5 questions on Lionel Messi.
Mhm.
And Curtis will have 5 questions on Johan Cruyff. Now, because Julio chose pleasure over business.
Oh, come in on the last question.
Oh, he's actually coming
Yeah,
on.
there he is.
Look,
Yeah.
Hey.
There he
Look at
is.
this.
You're a top man.
Look at that.
You're a
That's
top
like
man,
weird,
sir.
isn't it? Look.
Yeah, of course it's weird. Now we're going to get feedback.
We're going to give the final 2
fantastic.
player
Right, I'll move in.
rounds.
There you go.
Right.
We're going to give the final 2 player rounds to Julio, and his questions will be on Zinedine Zidane and Cristiano Ronaldo.
Can I? I'll have to have the headphones.
Oh, nice one, Julio. Thank God I don't even need glasses. So, yeah, Mr. Blind.
That is painful. Well, obviously Paul's the
Which
happy
one is
one.
what?
Which one is which one's Nathan?
He can barely see in the first place.
Of course I can.
Go on, then.
Here we go. Right. So we're going to do this plain and simple. Curtis,
I'll tell you the
you've been
questions.
muted by
No,
me.
I'll stick
go
your
on, then.
headphones. I'll stick your
Go on.
headphones.
We are going to start. So obviously there's no time limit. You just need to give the answers. So Doug, you're up first. Doug, your
Oh, because
first
I think
question.
quicker then.
Don't worry. Doug, your first question on Ronaldinho is, why did Ronaldinho wear the number 49 at Atletico Mineiro? If he gets this, I'll be shocked. 1 by 1 each answer. So Doug, why did Ronaldinho wear the number 49 at Atletico Mineiro? No time limit on this round. But if we do have a tie of final scores, because I'm going to add every answer you get
Who's got a
wrong.
moustache?
Yeah. It's not a good one.
He said, yeah,
For
it's not a good one.
For every wrong answer you get, I will add it to your current tally. If we have a tie, we will have sudden death. Nope, Doug, the answer is a tribute to his mother because she was born in 1949. Your second question, Doug, against which Serie A club did he score his only Serie A hat-trick? So against which Serie A club did he score his only Serie A hat-trick? Siena is correct. Doug, your third question. In which FIFA competition did he score a record 9 goals?
Too hard.
Nah.
In which FIFA competition did he score a record 9 goals? I'm just going to add, because he did get one wrong, so I'm going to add that to his tally. Come on, Doug. Nope. The correct answer is the Confederations Cup. Your fourth question, which goalkeeper did he famously lob at the 2002 World Cup? That should be a doozy for Doug. We all laughed at this one. We all laughed at this goal. David Seaman is correct. And your final question, Doug, which Brazilian club did Ronaldinho begin his professional career with?
Did he get that one right?
Yeah, you got it right.
I can hear myself.
Gremio is correct. So Doug in that round got 2 out of 3. He is now on a current score. Yeah, you got. Hold on, let me just check. Yeah, you got 3 out of 5. Sorry. So Doug, you have only added 2 points to your tally, so you're currently on 3. You're currently in second place to Curtis. Senor Morgan.
To me next.
Yep. Your 5 questions on Ronaldo
Your
Nazario.
cheapest creatures.
You're going to like these ones, BBL. So your questions, absolutely. Your first question is, in which year was Ronaldo joint top scorer at the Copa America with Rivaldo?
Good luck.
And
19. No, it can't be. 2000.
The correct answer is 1999.
Oh, I was going to say. Right, yeah, odd number.
Your second question, against which Italian club did he score against in the 1998 UEFA Cup final?
Juventus.
The correct answer is Lazio. Your next question, at which stadium did he score his only UEFA Champions League hat-trick?
Old Trafford.
That is correct. Your next question. Yep, his only UEFA Champions League hat-trick was in that game where he scored 3 times and Beckham scored twice. Your next question, sir. In which year was he a member of Brazil's World Cup winning squad and did not play?
What, in the entire competition?
He didn't play the entire tournament, but he was a listed member of the squad.
1994.
That is correct. The 1994 winning team versus Italy. He did not feature. And your final question, how many World Cup goals did Ronaldo score for Brazil?
This World Cup final goals.
Just throughout the whole, yeah. For each that he played at, how many did he score? So from 98,
think-
2002, and
yeah.
06.
Is it 14?
It's 15. You were very,
Oh,
very close. So you on that one, you got Old Trafford. So I've added 4 to your tally. You're currently sitting on 11.
nice.
Make sure to not account for the World Cup goals he scored for other nations. No, of course not, Julio. We know how it works. Just wait. You're getting Julio. You better jump on for this, by the way, because you've got to answer your last 2 rounds face value. He actually needs to appear because we want to see how.
Oh, he does.
Send him the link. He
No,
can
he's
join
got
us
the
for
link.
this.
He's got the link. I'll check it to him.
Yeah, make sure he
Come
jumps
on.
in. Well done, Paul. You did very well. So Ronaldinho, R9 out the way. So now we've got to do Lionel Messi. Okay,
Right,
Nathan.
bring it on.
Right, Nathan. Your first question: against which
Yep.
Basque club did Lionel Messi score against in 3 separate Copa del Rey finals?
Athletic Bilbao.
That is correct. Question number 2: how many goals did he score in 2012 in the in the calendar year of 2012? How many goals did he score?
I think it was 56.
The correct answer is 91.
Oh, I was way off.
You certainly were. Question number 3: in which season did he win Barcelona's first treble?
Barcelona's first treble. Is that including the Champions League?
Yes.
2016.
Incorrect. The answer is the 08-09 season when they beat Man United in the Champions League final.
Oh, yeah. Of course it was.
Question in Rome. Painful. You can do it, Julio. Behave. Question number 4 for you, Nathan. Which nation did his nation lose to in back-to-back Copa America finals in 2015 and 2016?
2015, 2016. Oh, I think it might have been Brazil.
The correct answer is Chile.
Oh, of course it was. Gary Medel, wasn't it?
Yep. And your final question: against which English club did he score 4 goals against in the Champions League?
It's between 2. I have a feeling it's Tottenham.
It's Arsenal.
Oh, so close.
It was Arsenal.
I just remember him scoring a stupid amount at Wembley.
To be
That's
fair,
probably why.
Higuain wasn't the only reason they lost.
Mm.
But he did factor. The reason is that Messi was an absolute shithead in big game finals at that time for Argentina. He didn't turn up.
Oh, I do remember. Didn't he
Right.
retire a few times as well? Or try to?
Yeah, but the guy's a fool. Curtis. Weirdly enough, Julio's got to answer 10 questions. You, sir, currently are winning this by a point.
Ooh.
All you've got to do
Mhm.
is get at least, if you can get 4 out of 5, you will tie Doug and you will compete potentially in sudden death, depending on Julio's performance.
I probably won't.
Are
to
you
be
ready?
honest. Yeah, bring it
Uh,
on, I suppose.
Okay. Your first question. Now remember, there's no time limit, so take your time and think. Your first question on Johan Cruyff. In which year did Johan Cruyff play in his first European Cup final with Ajax?
Ooh.
In which year did he play his first European Cup final with Ajax?
1971.
You're so close. That's the year he won his first final.
Oh,
His first
Oh,
final.
lucky bug.
His first final was 2 years early when they lost to AC Milan.
1969 then.
1969 was the first final he got.
2 years off
Very,
it.
you did very
That's
well.
so
Good
unlucky.
guess. Your second question: how many times did Holland lose when Johan Cruyff scored?
Oh.
Now, this is not a trick question. This is a legitimate fact. How many times did Holland lose when Johan Cruyff scored?
Bugger it, I'm saying 0.
Correct.
Oh, fair play, mate.
Johan Cruyff has never lost a game for Holland when he scored. Your third question: which nation did he score twice against at the 1974 World Cup?
Oh, goodness me.
Which nation did he score twice against at 1974 World Cup?
I'm gonna go with Argentina.
Correct. Question number 4. Which shirt number is he synonymous with?
14.
Correct. And your final question. Throughout his career, he was synonymous with a playing style known as what?
The Cruyff turn.
Incorrect. The answer is total football.
Oh, total
Oh.
football. I thought it was something
The
else.
Dutch
But
way.
I've
I'm
done too
gonna
shabby
say
to be
this.
fair.
That was decent. Fair play.
Hmm.
Yep. You only got 2 wrong.
Hmm.
Only 2.
Very good.
First
Yeah.
and last question. You got 3 on the bounce. So now it's Julio's turn. And if he wins this, I swear to God, I will be absolutely angry. Like, I will be outraged. So, Mr. Leshy, you have 10 questions on 2 players. We're going to start with player 2, which is Zinedine Zidane.
Mhm.
Nathan and Curtis and Doug, you cannot answer. This is just for Julio. Julio, your first question. Which country did Zinedine Zidane score 2 injury time goals against at Euro 2004? England is correct. Question number 2. What was his last game for France? World Cup final versus Italy is correct. Your third question. Against which club did he score his only Real Madrid hat-trick? I'll be impressed if you get this. Sevilla is correct. Question number 4. How many times did he win the World Player of the Year? It is 3 times. And your final question: against which country did he score a golden goal against Euro? Against which country did he score a golden goal against at Euro 2000?
Mhm.
Portugal is correct. Julio currently is on 0. He's yet to get anything wrong. Okay. Now for your questions on Ronaldo. Against which club did he score his first goal against for Manchester United? Portsmouth is correct. Question number 2. Who was the only Real Madrid player from his debut to still be at the club when he left in 2018? Benzema's correct. Question number 3, against which country
Nice.
did he score his only goal at the 2006 World Cup? Yep, it's Iran. Question number 4, which English club did he almost join instead of Man United? Can't give you that. You've got to decide yourself. Correct. And final question, at which tournament did he win his 150th Portugal cap? Yeah, which tournament? The fact that he's got no incorrect answers is genuinely annoying. I'm still giving the win to Doug. No, I can't. To be fair, if he does get all these, it's technically no point. He has technically got 0 points. I cannot overrule that. This man's just come in and done a golf in one round. Yep, World Cup 2018. Correct. Ugh. I'm going to leave up to these guys.
Mhm.
Does he win or does he lose?
Just for not appearing tonight and going on a date over the quiz, he loses.
Yep. Hell.
Shithouser at its finest, boys. He did technically get 0, so I will grant him that, but he will be on next time, and next time the questions will be even more annoying. Or someone else can take the reins for a change.
You know what? Reece needs to do a quiz. Next one is mine.
Deal. I'm in. That
There we
suits
are.
me.
Our New
People
Year
can
quiz.
Yeah,
It's
people
mine.
finally get a chance to take me on. Because here's another thing. The last time I did a World of Football podcast quiz where I wasn't the host,
Mhm.
I won.
You did? Technically, you're
Good.
undefeated.
Mm-hmm. I beat Doug in a separate quiz, but he didn't beat me on the World of Football podcast quiz. He beat me elsewhere.
Mm.
So I've never lost on the World of Football podcast. But our winner of tonight is, of course, our official winner, if you look at it in the right way, is
Mhm.
Doug. But Julio did win from the final round. Gentlemen, did you enjoy that?
That was
Yep.
brilliant, mate. Absolutely smashed it once again. And loving the new format as well. That was brilliant.
Yeah, I enjoyed
Fair
it.
play to you, buddy.
I
1
really
hour and
enjoyed it.
54.
Yeah, really enjoyed it. And I didn't expect to get 3 out of 5 from Johan Cruyff.
Fair play, mate.
did
That is proper
very
ball
well.
knowledge. Really good.
Yeah, I approve that. You did very well.
Back on comes Knight Riding.
Yep.
Absolute elite stuff. Like, what's he
Love it.
saying? Hard. BBL, you did well.
Yeah. Judging by
BBL,
my
you
scores
just
this
kept
time, yeah.
Just kept voting for yourself. It was heartbroken. Well, that was brilliant. And in less than 2 hours, I thought we were going to go more than that. And maybe just didn't write enough questions. 134 questions in an hour and 55 minutes is insane.
I know. Fair play, bud. You smashed.
Yeah,
Everyone
definitely.
smashed it tonight. Fair play.
Yeah.
Yeah, lovely.
I probably should have
We
done.
all smashed it.
I probably should have done 200, but we did well. Any closing comments before we go tonight, gentlemen?
Come on, Wales. Go tomorrow night. Let's keep the run going. 4 out of 4 for Craig Bellamy. Come on.
Yeah, let's hope so. Get another win against Montenegro. Hopefully, we turn it for the whole 90 minutes this time, unlike for the first 45 minutes.
I don't even know how to describe that. Oh my god. Just
We could have easily lost that.
I know.
We would have
were
lost
so
that.
lucky.
We would have lost that if we had a PE teacher in
that-
charge.
Oh, we
Is
would have
that
lost
right,
3-0
BBL?
easily.
All right, BBL, this is just for you.
Oh, here we go.
There we go. Yeah.
Now we're talking. Right, I need the
1980
popcorn.
1986 World Cup.
Now, Reece, to be fair, every time there's like a football quiz, a family meal, anything to do with football, this man always bangs on about how the 1986 World Cup was the best of all time.
Well, I have 30 questions here from the 1986
Ooh,
World
here
Cup.
we go.
Okay.
And I'm going to be very, very generous. We're going to ask him questions from 16 to 30.
Mhm.
So that's 15 questions. And BBL had 11 points. So for every question he gets right, I will knock off a point. For every question he gets wrong, I will add a point back on. So BBL, this one is for you. To be fair, I've got a weird thing where I can name certain players because of their kit numbers. Like, you just ask me a player's kit number and I can name it. It's weird. My pal used to do it to me all the time.
That's impressive, mind.
Yep. So, BBL, here's your first question on the 1986 World Cup. Captain Karl-Heinz Rummenigge scored in the final. Can you name 3 of the other 5 captains to have scored in a World Cup final? And it's just what you asked for. It's 1986.
Mhm.
You only have to name me 3 FIFA World Cup winning captains. Or just 3 captains, to be fair. No. I'm only kidding. We'll do. Well, next time we'll do one for you, Paul, just for the '86 World Cup. Just for you. Right. All I want to say is, Paul,
Mhm.
tonight, I'm sorry.
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Yes.
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Behave, Anne Robinson.
You are the weakest link. Goodbye. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. You are.
Oh, God.
Well, I'm just going to sleep.
Ronaldo. In the meantime, Reece has his own voiceover. No, I'm just clever. Right. We have now
go.
got. We are going to go up to the 2-hour mark, but we're just about over. To those that have watched,
Saying that, this is the first pod we've had in a while where we haven't mentioned a certain Scottish centre back.
fuck off.
Don't you dare! Don't you dare!
Yeah, I certainly, totally agree.
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Grant Hanley. I believe in
Grant Hanley.
Cause they love him in Scotland, and 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 Scotland. They say, I believe in
Grant Hanley.
I believe in
Grant Hanley.
Why is it
All
like
I want
to
to
ask
say is,
myself?
I absolutely do believe in Grant
say
Hanley.
his name and he appears. I believe in
Grant Hanley.
I believe in
Grant Hanley.
Cause they love him in Scotland, and 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 Scotland. They say, I believe in
Grant Hanley.
I believe in
Grant Hanley.
But hey, all I'm going to say is, if you are a football fan,
At least he's not this guy, though.
Vincent Tan, he's the man with a plan. Vincent Tan.
I was literally about to say, if you're a football fan and you don't know how to make up a plan, just ask Vincent Tan. I'm sure you will. But
What has this turned into?
peak banter. Honest to God, I thought Nathan walked out of the room. Well, I don't know. Like, it's certainly possible.
say his name and he appears. I believe in
Grant Hanley.
I believe in
Grant.
It actually worked. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us tonight for peak banter that is the World Football Podcast quiz for October.
Oh, God.
Absolutely, we will be back for our regular viewership throughout the week where we will review the international fixtures, except Julio. Nathan, tell him why.
Because you're banned.
Correct. You are. Until Nathan decides otherwise. However, we will be back for our regular viewing this week. We'll just review international games. Curtis, if you want to join us, you're more than welcome. Julio, I'm just kidding. You can join us. Doug, come on so we can slaughter the Scottish Ten Hag. But in the meantime, we will bounce out of here. We will have some, band. Yeah, band. You chose a date over a quiz. You chose pleasure over business.
Bin Clarkin.
He hasn't bombed anybody yet. But he has bombed football ratings, let's be real. He has bombed football. He has booed football matches. Horribly bombed them. Scotland are going to get absolutely pumped on Tuesday. I'm just being real. There is no way that Scotland. There is no way that Scotland get anything on Tuesday. We're going to get absolutely slaughtered.
That's the thing. That's what happens when we play all the big boys, isn't it?
To be fair, it's what happens when you're in the top.
We only had 1 point. We only had 1 point when we were up there.
Yeah. It says it all, really. I mean, we were in the top division. Wales were in the top division.
Yeah. Well, not gonna lie. On paper, you'd expect Turkey to win our league.
Yeah. England and Republic of Ireland, you can't relate.
No.
But in the meantime, from the A-class division and from the Welsh, we are going to get out of here. Good luck against Montenegro.
Thank
Scotland, please do something against Portugal. Even if Scott McTominay actually turns up for the first time in his international career, because he's not done that in a while. Properly. Like, he did not turn up against Croatia. Absolute fucking fraud. You better turn up, or I swear to God, I'll fly to fucking Naples myself. But in the meantime, we're going to get out here. To everyone that's watched, thank you so much. It's been an absolute pleasure. We'll be back throughout the week to review the international fixtures. The next quiz will be to start the new year, hosted by Nathan, whatever the hell he wants. So I'm probably he's probably going to include championship quiz questions, but I'll give it a go.
Championship again.
It better be a mixture.
Championship
There's
again.
so better be a mixture.
Oh, they will, but
I'm just kidding. It's your quiz, your decision. But it is goodbye from us. I bid you adieu, I will see you all next time. Thanks for watching and
See you soon.
arrivederci.
Live on YouTube. And listen back on Spotify. This is the World of Football podcast.